Hi, and welcome to In Class with Mrs. Brown. I am Mrs. Brown, and today we're going to talk about nouns. Actually, we're going to talk about nouns in a three-part series. We're going to discuss the definition of nouns, the jobs of nouns, the types and attributes of nouns. But today we're just going to focus on the definition of nouns. Before I get started, make sure you get a piece of paper. And secondly, just want to remind you that I help parents who want their students to become better writers. So hopefully your writer is with you and they have a blank piece of paper out and we are ready to go. Let's talk about the definition of a noun. Now, most of us are familiar with hearing that a noun is a person. Go ahead and write that on your piece of paper. Place or thing. Okay, and then this sentence that is on the board here is a sentence that is inspired by, very closely written like a sentence inside of The Magician's Nephew. And there are person nouns, place nouns, and thing nouns in this sentence. So let's read it for some examples. Diggory had once seen a photo of the same face in an old drawer at home in the country. Obviously, Diggory is a person, so we're going to put P here, P-E-R. He's a person, and so he is a noun. He had once seen a photo. This photo is a thing. We'll do T. All right, of the same face. Face is also a noun, and it's a thing. In an old drawer, drawer is a thing. At home, home is a place. So let's underline home and put PL for place. In the country, that is a place. So we are very familiar with these nouns that are labeled as person, place, or thing nouns. However, this definition is incomplete. There are two more things to add. A noun can be a person, place, thing, activity, add that. Okay, activity or idea. These are a little bit more confusing for most writers, okay, especially if we are new writers. So let me give you an example of a noun that is an activity that often gets confused. So, for example, if I had this very simple sentence, running is fun. Now, I don't know if you all agree with this sentence or not, but running here is an activity, it's a thing you can do, but it's not a verb in this sentence. It is functioning as the subject. What is fun? Running. So in this case, running is our noun that is an activity noun, all right? It is functioning as a noun and it's an activity. Now let's look at a noun that is an example of an idea, or you can also say like an emotion as well. So let's use this sentence, sadness filled her heart. Now, obviously, heart is a thing, right? That's a thing noun. But sadness, that's not something you can touch, right? Sadness is an idea or it's a feeling. And in this case, it is what filled her heart. So it's functioning as a noun that is an idea or kind of an emotion. Another one that's kind of funny is curiosity killed the cat. All right, curiosity killed the cat. All right, now in this sentence, obviously, cat is a noun, but it's a thing. All right, it's just a thing noun. But curiosity is an idea, just like sadness. Curiosity is a noun that functions as an idea. So we learned today that nouns are or nouns can be a person, place, thing, activity, or idea. And if you watch the next part or the next two parts of the series, you'll learn the 9 jobs that a noun can play in a sentence. And you'll also learn about the 3 types of nouns. Thanks so much for tuning in. That's all for In Class with Mrs. Brown. But before you go, make sure that you, in the comments, write me a sentence. I actually want you to write me a sentence that has an activity noun and an idea noun, because those are a little bit trickier than the nouns that are a person, place, or thing. All right, I'll see you next time on In Class with Mrs. Brown. Take good care.